And this season's still very young. Greg, what are you looking forward to this year?
Oh, well, Kevin, I'm always interested in the rookies, seeing which guys step up. The leap to the NBA can be a huge one, so you never know what will happen with some of these young players.
Now the starting group for the visitors. We've got B, Washington out there with Farmar, and it's Moore in at the power forward position.
That is not possible. What we just, is that possible?
I think it is, Greg. Not probable, but like possible, like you said. Pass to Reynolds. Outside, White. Here's Woodson. To the inside, here's Reynolds. The lead pass was put in just the right spot.
And getting the offense started with a high-quality look down low.
Washington kicks to Moore. 2 free throws coming up, and they call the shooting foul.
Way to attack there and then create the contact.
This is his first chance at the line tonight.
Take a break. Take a break. 2 shots.
That's good from Moore. Phillips, he's checked in for White. And so Moore nails both of them.
Probably as close to a sure thing as you can have at the free throw line.
We're about 1 minute into the first. Phillips, the pass to Withy. Rebounded by Moore. He dents the rim with a 2-handed slam. Wow.
For a center, he's maybe undersized, but his ability to get in the air to make a play balances that out.
Pass to Reynolds. And in the first, a little over a minute and a half in. And Phillips gets it to go. Here's Washington. Cam Thomas was the 27th pick in the 2021 NBA Draft GA. I think a lot of teams, wouldn't you agree, are regretting passing on him.
Yeah, it's pretty hard to believe that he fell all the way to the end of the first round. Lots of teams would love to have a scorer like him on their roster.
Here's Moore, and the rejection by Collins. Pass to Reynolds. Over Farmar. Got a piece of it. Here's Washington. Coming in off a 12-point game his last outing. Moore outside. And the rejection by Collins. Here's Withy. He's covered by Washington. Reynolds passes to Withy. From past the arc. And he's good on the 3-ball.
And he's not going to miss that sort of an opportunity from deep.
Moore outside. Pass to Moore. Now Farmar. 8 points his last outing. Down low. Score the basket, his second of 2 attempts.
And giving up some inches inside, but makes up for it with an aggressive style.
Yeah. In there and fighting through the defense.
Withy down low. He's covered by Washington. Phillips' shot is off. 1:31 left to play in the first. Down it goes for his 3rd basket in as many tries.
Yeah, another nice bucket down low. They've really been able to work the ball into the post effectively here so far.
And Jordi Fernandez has called a timeout. He's ready to talk things through with the team. So both teams changing it up here. This break in the game gives us a chance to look at the teams with the most points off turnovers last season.
And this team, in terms of scoring off of turnovers, that became the identity. I mean, they really look to disrupt and cause problems defensively. And, boy, do they take advantage on the other end.
.122 left to play here in the first. Arenas against Washington. Pass to Reynolds. From deep. That one's a miss. His third shot of the game. He's made one of them. And here is Washington. Now Walden. The three. It's deflected, and the ball ends up out of bounds. And they retain possession. So both teams making some changes here. Page passes to Walden. 50 seconds left here in the opening quarter. An easy 2 points on the layup.
And those are the kind of nice inside looks they've gotten here in the first half.
Outside Arenas.
Always trying to make the right play.
Outside Walden. Six to shoot. 11 feet away, and that's good for two. Walden's got his second bucket. Here's Withy. That's good, and Arenas with the assist. At the end of one, a closely contested game so far. Up by 2. The second quarter coming up right after this break, so don't go anywhere. And some good action in the books as we get back to the game that's been pretty close here so far. And looking at what we've seen so far, guys, from the visiting team, what do you think?
Hey, why take jump shots when you can get your points at the rim?
Yeah, they've made a point to get inside on this defense, and it's been working like a charm early on.
Greg, you look at today's point guards, so many different types that can be effective.
And there's a lot more freedom for point guards to kind of explore the parameters of their game. Sometimes it's steadying an offense. Other times it's to ignite it.
Hugh out there with Walden. And it's Andrews in at the two-guard spot.
Oh, nice drive there to get to the bucket using some of that terrific agility that he possesses.
Inside, it's tipped. Moore with the block. Right wing. To the paint. Got a hand on it, and he recovers it. Here's Andrews. To the middle. Here's Walden. Pass to Andrews. Clock at 6. Over Woodson. Off the left rim and out.
And not allowing the shooter even an inch of breathing room on that one.
There's no airspace there whatsoever. That's as close as you can get without foul. Well, he's a great finisher around the rim. You just can't let him get the ball that close.
Talk some things over. Might be seeing some things to adjust. So it's both teams making substitutions here. to the left side wing. A minute and a half gone here in the second quarter. And the basket is good. Got it to go through on the contact, so a free throw coming up. A great opportunity for a three-point play.
One shot.
And that one falls for Farmar. Outside, White. Back to Withy. And here's Arenas outside. Drains it from beyond the arc. Arenas has got his third basket of the night right there.
Good job of stepping up to the plate there, seizing back the momentum for his team.
Yeah, plenty of lead changes in this game. It's gone back and forth.
Here's Walden. From the top of the key, he buries it. Walden's got 6. Gone 3 of 4 from the floor here in the second quarter. And White kicks to Withy. And here's Arenas outside. That one goes in for him too, making it look easy. He's now 4 for 4.
Yeah, they're relying on their three-point shooting and getting pretty good results.
Walden dishes to Moore. Moore left side. Pass to Page. Walden in the corner. Five to shoot. And Wagner, as we know, Stan, came into the league with a splash and hasn't really slowed up since.
Now, Kevin, I think he's surprised a lot of people. He has never played like a young guy. He's always played with the maturity of a veteran guy, and he just keeps getting more and more responsibility. He's handled it well, and then he could become a perennial all-star.
I like that assessment. And the first one at the line is good. Washington's checked in for more. And Walden drops them both. Man, we're seeing some big paydays for NBA head coaches these days, Stan. Do you miss it?
Do I miss the paychecks?
Yeah.
Payday was always really good in the NBA. No question about that.
What about now, though? What about now?
Well, it's gone through the roof. But look, the trade-off is the paydays are big, but there's not a great deal of job security, Kevin.
Here's Page. He has yet to score. Buries the 7-footer. 6 changes of the lead here.
Yeah, both teams still kind of feeling their way through this game.
Outside Arenas. Here's Phillips. Shooting foul as the whistle blows. He'll shoot 2 free throws.
Clearly a foul.
First trip to the free throw line for him in this one.
You know, this is not an area where they expect him to contribute. You know, he's a guy that shot below 70% last season.
And he knocks down the first one. Both teams will make substitutions. He's perfect from the line this time. So it's the visitors now.
And what an outstanding win it was. I mean, to get it the way they did in overtime made it that much sweeter.
What I love is that they never gave up on themselves. From the start of that game, they believed in their ability to win.
Here's Withy, and he uses both hands to jam it in.
And talk about putting some extra on it. That dunk was way over the top.
Close game or not, he's going to finish firm when he gets the space. Now, here's Walden. 8 points for him.
Hard to figure out how he doesn't knock that one down. No defender in sight.
That free throw, no good. He hits the second from the line.
And they're really getting more points at the free throw line here in the second quarter.
More up top. He's guarded by Collins. The kick out to Walden. Shot clock at 6. Solid play in the low block, and that one's good. Walden's got 6 points in the quarter.
Huge hole in the defense that possession. He didn't waste any time cutting through it.
Here's Reynolds. And that one's good. His second basket of 4, shooting 50%. So it's the visitors now. 4-point game. Outside, Walden. It's blocked. That will count. Was shot missing. And some good action through the first 2 quarters as we reach halftime. Leading by 4. And we'll be back for the second half following the break. Keep it right here on 2K Sports.
Welcome, everybody. Let's jump right in with a look at the players of the week. What do you think about our Eastern Conference winner?
The way the game is played now, it's tough for a big man to get the honors. But the bottom line is no one can match up with him. He's just too big and too skilled.
And you see that? He's using my move on the block of the Black Tornado.
What move is that? You going in circles?
Okay, stand up. I'll show you.
And guys, let's see now about that closely contested first half for the home team.
I love the depth of this team, man. Their subs have been huge tonight, giving them a scoring punch that they've needed most.
And credit their coach for a rather liberal substitution pattern. He mixed and matched beautifully in that first half. And that about wraps it up. And as the third quarter is about to begin, we go to Kevin Harlan for the call.
And in that first half, we saw a pretty tight battle. We'll soon find out what sort of adjustments were discussed during the half. 61% from the field, showing some marvelous touch out there. Withy is out there with Reynolds. Then it's Woodson. Then it's Collins. And it's White in at the 4 slot. And that's the group for Jordi Fernandez as we begin the second half. Moore with the bucket. Moore's got his second basket of the game.
And no matter what they've tried, the D just has not been able to deny them the ball inside.
Here's Withy. He's covered by Washington. Withy down low. Washington's on him. That's tipped. They push it up 4-on-3. And a minute played as the second half gets going. Pass to Moore. Here's the screen. Hits it from three-point range. Moore's got 5. Neither side has relented a bit in this back-and-forth affair.
And you can sense the energy in the building already as this game is starting to build towards having a terrific finish.
Drops in the tray.
Both teams running perimeter-oriented plays that are working.
Well, you know it's become a three-point shooting league. Teams shooting a steady diet from outside.
Never a bad idea to run the old pick play.
You're right. And if it produces a slam like that, you'll probably see more of them.
Yeah, defensive breakdown there. Gotta communicate and switch that screen.
The assist totals, Kevin, just continue to grow. They're way ahead in that category. Ball movement has been flawless.
Fires from deep. And a great assist by Farmar as that one goes in. He's got 8.
Well, they came out of the locker room with a purpose. 4 for 4 already in the half.
Pass to Woodson. Here's Reynolds. Just under 2.5 minutes into the third quarter now. And it goes out of bounds. Last touch by Collins.
Yeah, not a great pass there. You got to be on the same page as your teammates.
Gone 4 for 4 from the field since the halftime break. Terrific start to the third quarter. Pass to Farmar. Now here's Moore. Just over 2.5 minutes gone by here in the second half. Farmar passes to Moore. 6 on the shot clock. For 3. Collins grabs the miss. On 2 of 4 here to start the second half. The 19-foot shot. That one goes. Count it. White's got his first basket. We've got some talented defensive big men in the league today, Coach. But in your opinion, who would you say is the best rim protector?
Well, Kevin, I would have said Rudy Gobert because people didn't even want to go to the rim and challenge him. Right. Anthony Davis is great. But I'm telling you, the young guy, Victor Wembanyama, I think is the best we've got now.
Isn't he something else, Stan? We've never seen anything like him.
We never have, and I'm not sure we ever will again.
Collins kicks to Withy. Pass to Reynolds. A three-pointer off the mark.
Well, he hasn't had a great night shooting the ball, but they're in the lead, and that's the only thing that matters.
We've got 1:08 left in the third. To the wing right side. Farmar deciding where to go with it. For the lead. Knocks down the 3 ball. He's got 9. A great competitive game so far.
And from the look of it, this one could go right down to the wire.
Pass to White. Here's Woodson. To the inside. And they call the foul, so he's got the and one chance here to make it a 3-point play.
That's the kind of aggressive and assertive play they need as we get closer and closer to crunch time.
Mind the lanes. Mind the lanes. One shot.
Gotten 5 of 8 shots to fall for them in the third quarter. A nice 62% from the field. It's 9 seconds separating the shot clock and game clock. Here's Walden. Whistle blows. Basket is good. So a chance here for a three-point play.
His performance today has just been so important. What a luxury to have a guy that's that dependable.
Cunningham, he's checked in for Collins. Free throw drops for Walden. Gone 4 of 7 to get things started here in the second half. Outside Arenas. Top of the key. Bucket is good. Arenas has got 12 points in the game.
And every time you think one team's got something going, the other seems to respond.
3 quarters of play in a close game here. Leading by a point. And coming up as soon as we return from break, the fourth quarter gets underway. And it's time to bring up the State Farm assist of the game.
And he sliced the D wide open with his feed. They had no chance to prevent that basket.
Now that is an elite level dish. What a great passer.
And it's been a very competitive game so far as we get rolling here in quarter number 4. B out there with Farmar. Then it's Q. Then there's Walden. And it's Andrews in at the 1. And the shot is good, dropping in off the front of the rim.
And coming down the stretch here, both teams still on fire.
Yeah, in hopes that your opponent is just going to go cold. That's not going to happen, it doesn't look like in this one. This might go down to whoever has the last possession.
Inside. The kick out to Walden. Here he goes. And it's a great finish.
Oh, my gosh.
And, guys, I don't know that this is the time for that kind of flair. In a close game, the important thing is to get the 2 points, not necessarily the dramatics.
Oh, come on. He had to go for that, didn't he? My goodness. Pass to Moore. Now Walden. He's covered by Arenas. No good from Moore.
And you know they wanted that one to go down.
Yeah, they really wanted that bucket to go. You can't get discouraged, though.
Count it.
And guys, all about hard work from this point on. They've worked hard to create that high-quality shot and then able to knock it down.
Here's Andrews. Yep, that one goes in there.
They continue to battle out there, so close to taking the lead.
Yeah, this is definitely a close one. Let's see if they have enough in the tank to take the lead here.
And Jordi Fernandez has called a timeout. And clearly an important juncture. He's going to have some choice words with his team. Both teams deciding to change it up. And let's head over to the sideline and catch up with David Aldridge.
Thanks, guys. During that break, listened in on Jordi Fernandez's huddle. He told them this is what it's all about, proving we're the better team in the tough situations. But you got to want it. Coach told his guys they have what it takes to win here. Guys, back to you.
Okay, David, much appreciated. Just over a minute and a half played here in the fourth. Pass to Reynolds. They set the pick. Throws it up high.
And you can see him give a little nod and then just burst to the rim for the alley-oop slam.
A pair of teammates, Greg, with a terrific feel for each other. Moore outside. Back to Washington. Down low.
And from distance, no less. What an amazing pass.
That's about as long an alley-oop pass as you're going to see. Here's Withy. He's covered by Washington. Just under 2.5 minutes gone here in the final quarter. Here's Reynolds. It's tipped, and they get it back. Collins, good. Gone an outstanding 4 of 5 from the field in the fourth quarter so far. Moore outside. All alone. And it's Woodson with the rebound.
And I was sure that was money on that one, but everyone is afforded an easy miss or two.
Yeah, it was a great look. Sometimes they don't fall. You've just got to keep taking great shots.
Really, the right play defensively. If you can't block, force them to the line.
Take a break. Take a break. 2 shots.
And he makes the first. He hits both from the stripe. Around 3 minutes gone here in the fourth quarter. With some arc, and it's good on the layup.
And challenging the bigger defender coming through in the biggest moment.
Yeah, and that's even harder than it looks to overcome that height differential right at the rim.
Here's Reynolds. Back to Withy. Collins setting the pick for White. Driving the lane. And the basket is good, and he's got a chance here for one more at the line.
Well, he knew he had the size advantage to dominate the defense there. Go right at him.
Mind the lanes. Mind the lanes. 1 shot.
Gone 5 of 7 from the field since the beginning of the fourth. Strong work at that end of the floor. Uses both hands to slam it down.
Oh, he is a highlight reel unto himself, guys.
That could be a contender for the dunk of the year, I think. Reynolds. And contact on the shot, so he'll be shooting free throws here.
Take a break. Take a break. 2 shots.
He drops the first one, and that increases their lead to 6. So he goes 2 for 2 at the line, and it's a 7-point game.
Taking care of business at the line, converting on all those free throws helps them build this lead.
And oh boy, a lot of contact there, but he gets the call and will shoot 2. So the first one drops, and that trims the lead to 6. And that's good as he hits both of his shots.
And great work at the line there to chip away at the lead. A few more productive trips here, and things could really get interesting.
And we got a timeout here called by Jordi Fernandez. No doubt he is feeling the importance of this moment right now. .103 left here in the fourth quarter. Oh, and that one, no question, powered it down.
And guys, that's not as easy as he made it look. You've got to have some skills to pull that off.
Well, he's got plenty of those, that's for sure. Count it. Oh, and that cuts the lead to just 5.
And you want him taking big shots for you in big moments. That one was as easy as it gets.
Well, with him, he's dangerous because he's so confident. He wants to deliver in these moments.
Now, here's Collins. Back to Withey. White against Moore. 5 on the clock. Pass to Withey. It's White on the wing. And the 3 off target. And so the timeout by Jamal Mosley here. Turning here to our analysts, what factors, guys, come to your mind?
Looking for a quick shot, trying to extend the game.
Yeah, and then they have to foul quickly and hope for some misses at the line.
They've got to take the first good shot they can find.
Yeah, and it basically all comes down to this. If they come away empty here, this one's pretty much over.
He hits the first one, and that shrinks the margin to just 4. And good on the second, so he makes them both.
And now you're in a great position thanks to those clutch free throws. One possession game now.
When they foul intentionally, that's what they have to do at this point.
Honestly, just doing what they have to in order to get the basketball back.
Shooting 2.
First free throw is good, and that gives them a 4-point cushion. And so he drops them both. It's a 5-point game.
Clutch free throws there. That should ensure they're going home with the W.
And so the timeout by Jamal Mosley here. What do you think we're going to see coming out of this timeout?
An uphill climb. They need everything to break their way.
Well, I'm sure they'll run a play they believe in. If it works, I say try for the steal, and if you don't get it, immediate foul.
And here's Washington outside. Nails the triple.
Well, you love a quick 3 points off the inbounds. That's about as good as it gets from out of bounds.
And there's the intentional foul. No choice but to stop the clock here.
No choice but to foul there, but he's probably the last guy you want to see on the line.
Shooting 2.
Gets the first, and that makes it a 3-point lead. And he hits both free throws here. So now it's a 4-point ball game. Moore outside. This one for 3. No good. And so they get the victory here at home. They didn't make it easy on themselves or their fans, but in the end, everyone's satisfied.
Well, I mean, there were some times that momentum shifted, and especially early on, but let's give this group a lot of credit for that stick-to-itiveness in terms of finishing out and executing that game plan.
And that'll do it, folks. So now for Greg Anthony, Stan Van Gundy, and David Aldridge, this is Kevin Harlan saying thanks for watching. Now it's time to present our player of the game.